moment or two, and then we'll go on to our board.
Hi, I'm Leo Beer, I'm chair of the awards committee, and I wanted to ask the other members of the committee to come forward, please. That would be Linda Rivera, Mayor Johnson, Mary Surratt, and Kimberly Clark, who is not with us. She's in road transition for us today. Now, these nominations are for the Realtor of the Year, the Affiliate of the Year, Distinguished Service Award, and the Bud Tucker Award. We're still taking nominations through October 31st. So if any of you have somebody that you want to nominate for one of these positions, then you can go on to MIBOR, go down to the bottom where it says division, that will put you in the HAMCO, and you can get a nomination there. Or you can contact any one of us directly if you want. We will be presenting our awards and the holiday brunch. That's about all I have.
You guys, pick your brain. We've got so many talented people in Hamilton County that nobody talks about. So if you know that realtor or that affiliate who's done some really cool things for us, get a hold of one of us so we can help you write up the application. Let's get Hamilton County really represented well. Thank you very much to all of you on that. All right, next up, I need to announce our 2014 board for the Hamilton County Division of MIBOR. And we are going to swear them in. So Roger, if you want to make your way here to the front. So the 2014 board for HAMCO, those folks who will be running this meeting for all of next year. The chairperson will be Kimberly Clark. Kimberly is not here, she's in training, and we're trying to FaceTime her in, but they won't allow that for her to get credit for her class. Our chair-elect, we're very excited to have Jenna Majors, so she will be chair-elect for 2014. In the secretary role, we have Fred Krosik, who has graciously agreed to stay on in that role for one more year. Thank you, Fred. And our treasurer for 2014 will be Randy Surratt. Representing the board at MIBOR and swearing in the executive board for next year is Roger Lundy.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay, or do I need to move the microphone?
You're good.
You're good.
Okay, I'll scream. The core purpose of MIBOR is to provide a professional and supportive environment for MIBOR members with a vision that realtors work in an environment that enables prosperity and a mission to foster a healthy and orderly marketplace for its members. In the role that you are about to assume, you will be identified as officers of the Hamilton County Division of the Metropolitan Indianapolis Board of Directors, dedicated to the interests of our members and the welfare of our community. As newly elected officers, you are entering upon a new phase of service, cooperation, and leadership. You will be working on behalf of your division toward its goals and towards the mission of mine. I encourage you to work with the success and the growth of the Hamilton County Division. Be a leader for both enables and praises. Learn, lead, and listen, and success will follow. Are you ready to accept the responsibilities of your new office? Please respond to that.
I am.
Excellent. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly promise and swear to administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your judgment, your ability, conforming to the bylaws of the Metropolitan Indianapolis Board of Realtors, the Indiana Association of Realtors, and the National Association of Realtors, observing and enforcing at all times the Code of Ethics, supporting at all times the activities and interests of my board, IAR, and KAR, and working constantly for the welfare and promotion of the Hamilton County Division. Please respond, John.
I am.
You may lower your right. By the authority
we have John Carr, which we're very glad he is not leaving the team next year. For the fundraising committee, we have Jay Tolliver, James Dix, and Mike Wickham. Membership committee, Darley Staunton and Bonnie Kissel. The program committee, Mary Johnson, Andy Kettlemeyer, Stacy Woods, Jonathan Calvin. And our art pack liaison will be Dee Downey. If you're in the room, please come on up to the front. And we have one last thing to do, which we probably should have done before Roger swore them in. I need to make a motion. Do we have a vote, please, to approve this as your board for next year? All those in favor for this team, including our exec team, Kimberly Clark, who's not here. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Okay, we're good, Roger. Thank you very much for 2014 team. Can we give them a round of applause? That would have been awkward. All right, we are doing. Okay, we have a couple of special announcements to make. And then we're going to go to our sponsors for today's meeting. But I wanted to reiterate a couple things. Number one, it was referenced earlier when Rita was speaking. The November meeting for HAMCO is our special holiday brunch. It's not a traditional meeting format. It's meant to be a celebration for the past year. That is going to be at the Ritz-Charles, and it's going to be on November 21st. It's a Thursday morning, as normal, with doors opening at 8:30. The key on that is we need RSVPs, because that is a hot meal that you will be enjoying. So we have to, as I'm sure you understand, we have to provide a count back to the Ritz-Charles. So please, please, please RSVP for that event. On your chairs is a great-looking flyer that somebody needs to hold it up. There we go. It has a truck on the front. As you recall, if you've been involved in prior years, we do a food drive that day, and the collection will be then driven up to Third Phase, which is north of 146th on Allisonville. So bring a grocery sack filled with canned goods, RSVP early for that event. You can RSVP now. The address on how to RSVP is on that flyer. And please do so, because we'll, again, we have to confirm our count for that day. Our other special event is HAMCO Stacks Up for a Good Cause. As you may know, we've had this a couple times this year. It's been a nice evening event after hours. It is family friendly, and we raise funds for the Realtor Foundation. I think we're about at $1,000 so far this year to go back to the foundation. Our next one is going to be on a Wednesday. It's Wednesday, November 6th at the Carmel Stacked Pickle, which is on Old Meridian. The Stacked Pickle was a wonderful restaurant to work with when we did this in August. Very generous with what they gave and very prompt in getting their donation back to the foundation. So mark your calendar now for that.